In this video, we will edit the head, body, and neck. Also make the ears and connect the head to the neck. In addition, we will make this small pouch. The head is still wrong on the y-axis, so I think I will pull the back even more, using proportional editing, of course. Notice that I always toggle the sub-D to decide how to approach modeling. Now name the objects with its proper names. The body is a body, and the head is a head. Hide the head so we can prepare the connection of the head and neck. But before that, I actually forgot to prepare the vertices on the head for that. So let's do it. Select the two faces, I to inset, B for boundary. Disable sub-D to easily move the edges, to get them to look closer to the edges on the neck. Edge slide the edges to match the neck. The same thing with the side edges. Delete the top faces on the neck. Now we will start merging the two, after I do some cleanups. Now it's time to fix the back, like I mentioned in the previous videos. And instead of using Alt-S like I did, you can use the smooth brush in sculpting. Don't forget to use a low strength to have more control. You can use the smooth tool in edit mode too. When using the smooth brush, I click multiple times instead of holding left click. I think this gives better results. You could actually see that at the bottom left. Use proportional editing to bring the shoulders back up. Now we will start connecting the two, starting off by deleting the bottom faces of the head. The neck is tall, so bring it down. Maybe scale it down on the Y too. Select the two objects while holding Shift, then Ctrl J to join them together. To connect some vertices, select the first vertex, then Shift and select the second one. This vertex now became the last selected point, and this is important. If I press M, you'll see a merge option menu. Press at last to merge the points to the last selected point. Now if I do at first, all selected vertices will go to the first selected one. So just connect the bottom part with the top part using the same technique. Quick note, to connect two vertices, they have to be from a single joined object. To merge two objects, select the two objects with Shift, then Ctrl J, or you could right click and pick Join. Now do merge at last for these vertices. We've got the neck ready, but there is no enough geometry for the neck, so I beveled it using a single segment. Then I removed the bevel here because we will add it in a second. Move the neck up and Ctrl B to bevel here. Adjust the faces a little. The chin is back behind, so move it forward on the y-axis. Same for the neck, move it a bit on the Y. To scale on all axes except the Z, press S, Shift Z, and scale up. In object mode, add a cube. We will use it to create the pouch. We will use sub-D on it and won't really adjust it much. Add a sub-D here. To scale down the width of this cube, select the two faces, then Alt-S. Rotate the pouch a bit to match the reference. Maybe scale it up and adjust it a bit. Select the character, then right-click and shade smooth. I also enable the normal view to check the direction of my normals. I adjusted the cheeks too here to look like the reference. Smooth the vertices. To create the ears, notice that I'm adding a cube in edit mode. This will add the cube directly within the character. So you can add an object inside the edit mode of another object, which will make the newly added object part of the original object. This will also make the newly added object gets affected by the modifiers on the original mesh. So as you can see, the new cube has a sub-D because of that. Press I to inset the front plane of the ear, then move it inwards. Add a vertical and horizontal loop cuts, then use Loop Tool's circle function to make it circular. Select these faces, then use Circle and Loop Tools. To freely rotate it here, press R twice like I just did. There is a gap between the ear and the head, so I'll pull the head to the ear. I didn't connect the vertices of the ear to the head to make it less complicated for beginners. It's easier this way. Do shade smooth for everything. And change the name for the pouch. Select the two reference images and hit M, then create a new collection for them to tidy things a little. Do the same for the character and the pouch. Name the collection Character.